we had a minister at our church named Bill Hudson who got a lot of people to go to RS1s. And he had been in the order, but he had left, and he had become a minister at our church. In 1976, we were in sabbatical in Oxford, England, and I left for my family for 3 weeks and went to Southeast Asia to look at human development projects. And that was an amazing experience. Before we went to Oxford, I'd never been out of the country, and then to go to the unbelievable just earthiness and color and of Southeast Asia was just mind-boggling. We would we stayed in the religious. I stayed in the religious house in Bombay, but no, I didn't stay there. But my work kind of was there. But I stayed in the Methodist house, guest house, and so I'd walk up and down Sangley Street every, at least twice a day, early morning, at night, and there was people lived on the street. People would be sitting in the gutter, brushing their teeth, or bathing, or urinating, or whatever was all going on the street. and anyway, we came back to Oxford, and it just John picked me up, and we drove from London out to Oxford, and it was March. The whole place was gray, and it was nothing but gray stone. And I thought, this, rationality has just done us in. We've lost all the sensuousness and the color of living close to the earth and in a brighter thing. So anyway, that was my early experience with the Institute. I always had a kind of I don't know how to say it. It's kind of a love-hate relationship with the Institute. But nevertheless, it's been 45 years since I was done it. But my real work began after 2000, when I became involved in the HIV/AIDS epidemic in Africa, because the staff in Africa said that there was no point in doing development if you didn't address the HIV/AIDS issue. So we began to put together a program and began in 2002 with this 2 staff from each of 8 countries to train the first peer educators in a village in Ghana, and the village was named Bay Galakwadi. And as a result of that, we had a curriculum, we had a field guide for them to work with, and we had staff people in 8 countries who knew about this project and were interested in doing it and have been doing it ever since. So it's been a kind of a continuing building on that, and so today in 2017 we now have the AIDS-Free Community Campaign and Toolbox, and it's a 1-year project which is intended for a community to be very urgent and very almost dramatic in their approach to HIV/AIDS as a community. And it's been tested now in Zimbabwe in 26 communities. The results have been very good. And so we're in the process of figuring out what the next steps are in that process. And we have staff in Kenya, Zambia, Tanzania, and Zimbabwe, who are working to find partners to use the toolbox and to implement these programs. And that the vision is that people will decide that local communities can be very helpful in solving health issues. They can work with the health system. They can do in the community what the health clinics really almost only do in their clinics. So it's not like you have to go to the clinic, but it's all happening in the community. So we have found that to be very useful, and it needs to be.